and breaking a child arm, that's two totally different things. What the fuck could that child have done to you that was so bad that made you break his arm?
He's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down.
I mean, don't get me wrong, kids piss you off every now and then, but, you know, man, that don't piss you off that much to break no arm, man. You know, I don't care who you is, dog. You don't beat no kid like that, man. If you gonna beat somebody, go find somebody on the street and just beat the hell out of them just for the hell of it.
Okay, cool, man, we gonna come find you and beat the shit out of you for the hell of it.
Hey, that's cool. That's cool. I rather you beat the hell out of me. I rather you beat the hell out of me than beat up my or break my son's arm. Hell no. You crazy in the motherfucker. My son, don't get me wrong, kids can piss you off to the verge of where you just be wanting to slap the hell out of them, but then breaking their arm, nah, man, you don't do nothing like that, dude. I don't care. And that's a little boy. That ain't no big kid.
This is third and long.
That's a little boy. That ain't no big kid, man. I think that little boy like 4 years old, 4 or 3. Shit, man. That nigga go down into the penitentiary, man. Them niggas gonna beat the hell out that nigga. Better use that speed to run away from them niggas.
12 yards on the return that time. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
I don't know about other niggas, man. I love mine, man. I ain't shit. Man, you'll never see me beat on mine like that. Hell no.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
There certainly was, because he allowed some blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
And there's Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with touchdown number 8 on the year.
What is it?
The Cowboys.
Nah, what you say? I wish I would catch an Uber from here to work.
You better catch that Uber.
Yeah, nah, she don't bring me to work.
Why she gotta bring you to work? Why she gotta bring you to work? Why you can't catch the Uber?
You charging me because you, man, I'm about to play with my wife.
Black baby.
Charge me because she Uber to bring me to work. Hell no.
Black baby, why she gotta Uber? Oh shit, I'm do that thing the wrong way. Why she gotta Uber you to, I mean, why she gotta take you to work? Why you just can't catch no Uber?
Yeah, no, I ain't catching no Uber. I'm right close to the job. I'd rather walk than catch the Uber.
Shit, I ain't walking nowhere. It's too hot.
Somebody got a chore for.
Yeah,
I would pay you to take me to work.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles.
Turn it on, turn that shit down.
It's warm, but it's finna get hot. You believe that? It's finna get yeah, it's finna get
to the 48. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards in 2017, and I think you can't let him run wild.
What do you think, 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
For real, Jamal? Never mind that dude.
Nowhere really to go there. They'll take this up just shy of midfield.
Yeah, I know you from the Caribbean, but still.
Crawford in on the tackle.
Well, yeah, you play that coach in this house and close the damn door. I don't want to hear it.
What part of the Caribbean?
She's from St. Martin. St. Martin.
St. Martin. But that's like a poor island right there, boy. I went out there to we went on a trip out there. I got it's a lot of Jamaicans and Haitians out there.
Yeah, Jamaicans. They got people out here from St. Croix, St. Lucia.
Yeah.
A nice route, able to work it in, and picks up
Nah, I'm in Baytown. We was in Port Arthur. Yeah, I'm in Baytown. I'm from Port Arthur, but I just, you know, so I had to get out of Port Arthur for a minute, man.
Yeah, cause he had robbed 5 banks.
That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Yeah, Black Baby, you robbed them banks.
What'd you say, killamac?
I said you robbed them banks. That's why you got out of Port Arthur.
Nah, hell nah. It ain't the same no more, man. Hey, don't get me wrong, I love my hood, but it's just not the same, man.
Yeah.
The kid is now grown.
Heck yeah.
Niggas that used to get 50 cents to, $1 to, smack in the head.
Open man is Westbrook complete.
I'm sitting here going up the field. I got something for that. I'm sitting.
That motherfucker's telling you, shut up.
Exactly.
Third down.
I don't care what you used to do.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Now a run. This is Alfred Blue. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite
They giving you
linebacker.
guns to go
What that
get?
means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like
Where's Jackie?
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
But she acting like she don't listen.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup.
So Jermaine just called.
Slam dunk for points on this
What?
drive.
Jermaine Jackson just called.
Instead, they throw an interception and they're going to come away empty.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Right in the pyramid run blitz, he just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Second down, Prescott. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of 39 that time.
She should have left that dude his truffle, man.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield.
Ain't nobody want to put gas in nobody's car. I ain't putting gas in the leader.
Chilling.
Your car? Is your car? Is your car? Okay, yeah, cause you don't want to drive. I'm playing you.
Oh shit.
Your car.
Same old shit.
That's funny.
They gotta like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Throwing.
Oh, I did that wrong. I did that wrong. I could beat that man to man. I could beat that man to man. BG. I did that wrong. I knew there was man to man. I'm finna get it right back though. I got something for that. Where you at? Put you right here. Change you. Queen here.
By the time y'all catch shit instead of picking this shit out. Shit.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Oh, God damn.
Damn, I fell down. Appreciate it. Fell down like a mug.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how
my dude fell down like a mug. Boy, I was right there.
These guys are sitting back and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half.
That nigga still on the ground. He hurt down there.
Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Oh, this Blaze lead. He drop it?
He takes it across the 40-yard line. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, 1st down.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back up.
Come on, man. What? It's making my dude just stop and fall down.
Jaguars. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
Oh, hell
and
no.
The Jaguars are within an extra point of time.
I know.
I already do that shit too.
I forgot I got it.
I don't know how I didn't get it.
Point after by Lambo, up and good.
Yeah, but I know what happened. I know exactly what happened. I know how to beat it. I know how to break it. When I see it go like that again, watch it pick it off.
So we're right back where we started.
I forgot. I gotta set my wait till he get through doing what he doing in his offense, and then set that defense up. It'll break whatever. It'll break all that shit. Them niggas doing them niggas last night was showing me how to when them niggas be doing them glitch kicks where it look like he finna kick on side but he ain't. He kick the ball and go out to the pitch. Yeah, I know how to make that shit. I know how to make that shit give him a safety. Yeah. Nigga was doing that last night, boy. That nigga was mad, boy. That nigga quit. He kept doing that shit to me and he kept saying safety. And I was like, yeah, keep doing it. And he like, bro, how you breaking that glitch? Don't worry about it. I told you, boy. It don't take me nothing but a minute to study this shit and figure it out. So when I find out what a nigga doing.
Let me find out you be watching that YouTube.
Nah, I don't watch YouTube. I just figure out what niggas doing, and then my partner and them had showed me they showed me how to break them glitches. When they be doing them, let them, like, if they on offense, let them set their offense up first. Soon as you hear them stop setting their offense up, hurry up and set your defense up, and they'll break it. I know exactly how to break it. And then that confuse the AI shit, that shit easy to defeat. I didn't know about it until yesterday. I found out how to do it last night. Not to do it, but how to beat it. Like when people use it, you can beat it. Yeah, you can make your cornerbacks adapt and jump the ball. There you go.
And they'll get him down right about the 20. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
There you go.
On third down,
Break that shit.
escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional
I think I
yardage to
missed
set up a possible
that.
field goal
Shit.
attempt if they decide to go that route.
Oh.
And his kick here is good.
We had blew it straight.
Take the lead here now.
I had that mother far to the right.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And on top of enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, then no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's a give to Fournette.
There you go.
Get this one up to the 26.
Get it. Get
1
through
yard,
there.
the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run.
Appreciate it.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Chidobe with a pick.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Gotta know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Got some real estate inside the 30. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. But they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and created a big run. So they keep on the ground with Elliott. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guys at the cornerback position.
Oh my God, how the fuck you missed it?
Man.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout.
Blitz coming from over there. Let's go.
Eastern Michigan man, Darius Jackson on the carry. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal.
Come on, whatever your name is.
Hell of a hit stick.
They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Right
That's
here.
a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Yeah, he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
See, man to man. What man to man?
No gain on the play,
throw.
so no help
Hell of a
there.
catch.
And now 4th and goal. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. From the left half, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. We haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now a hit and falls, loses the football. It's out. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. A first down throw for Prescott. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Throw that away.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. On second down, Elliott. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. There for the tackle, the former Wisconsin Badger, Leon Jacobs.
Good game, Black.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
That looks like man to man. That's what it is. Alright.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one goes for 36 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. The give is to Elliott.
What the hell?
Play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Flushed out right. Able to power through. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
Well, this is something I may never understand. I don't get why a quarterback under duress who has a chance to get rid of the ball and save the yardage keeps it and runs out of bounds. Instead of an incomplete pass and no loss of yardage, it's a 3-yard loss.
Third and long for Prescott.
Oh, fuck. I did the wrong thing.
He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go.
I did the wrong
Decent
thing.
gain on the scramble to 6, but
My bad.
The best
I
quarterbacks
did
that
the
ever
wrong
played
thing.
the
That supposed to
game
been a
all
pitch
wanted to
like a
blend in with
mug.
their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback.
Oh,
the face of
my
the team,
bad, y'all.
and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
So 3 field goals that he's hit down. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick. Right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or worse, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after him early and try and create a big play to give himself some.
He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Taco Charlton in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lee. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage
What the fuck? He was out of bounds.
But in a sense,
You gotta be.
sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. He'll pick up another first down with that run.
They keep it with Fournette on first down. And they'll push his way forward here for a good little game. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
He'll look to throw. A throw left side complete to his receiver, Westbrook. And he lost the football. But it looked like a Jaguar was able to cover this thing, and so Jacksonville will keep control. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. It's a little bit
Hey, y'all, I'll be back.
when they end up recovering it.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. Fournette, a first down, still going. That is caught inside the 5. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Here we go.
They come out here in the eye. They'll run. This is Blue. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Alfred Blue, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are back within a score. Lambeau to add on the extra point. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that will get him one closer. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Eluding the pressure right. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards on the play.
Sometimes it's design, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
They'll try to sweep with Elliott. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Buying time to his left. And he slides to avoid the hit. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Let's go. Let's finish now. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 47.
Back now in Arlington. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, count. Here we go, 26.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up a third down.
Swing to the field, right. To the right. 47. 26.
Prescott from the gun. They'll roll him out right. And this is caught at the 8. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Here we go.
He's going to get it running right. No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. So stuff for no gain on 2nd down brings up a pretty interesting 3rd from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let them know right away I'm throwing it, but I'm probably giving my quarterback some room, sprint him out to one side or the other, and give him an opportunity. If it breaks down, he can take off and run for it.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Now it's Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Jags. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
13. Easy.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this 4th quarter. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Hey, sound one. Yeah, 180.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got his man on the out route. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a 1st down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. A handoff to Fournette. There he goes inside the 30. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that will shave one more off this lead. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. Now it's Wilson. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. A little less than 4 minutes remaining. And the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. And remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Under. We got 3. Back down over here.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Flush to his right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Under. Here go 46. Hey, 47. Gun. Here go 46.
Prescott. Staying on his feet. Escaping the pressure right. He's got his target. It's Cobb. A good pickup there at 22. Big hook up there. Forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Under.
Elliott, toss right. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Again, it's Elliott. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Here we go, 46. Hey, we're going right there. 46.
To throw is Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And that one good for 16 yards and a first.
Really? Really? Did we just see that? That's a big catch. One-handed, I might add, to pick up a first down.
I was going to say on 3rd down for the defense, it's one thing to give up a reception. You just got to shake your head on a one-handed catch to pick up the first. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Telvin Smith that time there to make the play. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Under. Here we go, 46. Hey, here we go, 48. 47. 26.
Prescott to throw. And he can't get a throw away. he's taken down. And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Flushed out right. He's going to let it fly. And got his man complete. And that one results in 35 yards. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Escapes the sack. And his throw is going to be incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Lee. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. Fights out the defender. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go, 46. Then we're going to 53. Here we go, 47, 47. 46.
A give to Elliott. Pretty move. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often, but you have to love the fact that time and time again, he's come through.
He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field. I'm not sure what this is about. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. But, Charles, a one-score game. Down to the end we went. They had one final play in that one-score game. We all knew what was coming. The Hail Mary, they just couldn't get it done.
Wasn't exactly complicated, was it? We all knew, as you said, and go long and see if we can find someone open. They didn't get it done. Someone's happy. Someone is not.
So for Dallas, they remain as hot as anyone at 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Washington Redskins. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Houston Texans. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.